Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jacqui and today is day one of my summer tone up challenge. Over the next 7 days, I'm going to be uploading one yoga workout video a day focused on a different area of the body to help you tone up, build strength, and get moving. So join me on the mat over the next 7 days and I promise you're going to feel amazing after every workout. Also, please share your practice and your progress with me over on Instagram. Tag me at Jacqui Noel Yoga and hashtag summer tone up so I can follow along with your progress and keep you motivated. Also, feel free to mix and match the days. So maybe some days you want to do more than one workout, and some days you want to take a break. And at the end of the 7 days, maybe you want to continue for another few weeks to really get the best results for your body. However you do it, please just listen to your body and do what feels right for you. And before we get started, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notified when I upload a new video. All right, let's head on over to the mat and we'll get started for day one. Let's come to a cross-legged seated position and just let your hands drop down to your knees, either palms facing down or up, and we'll close down the eyes and just take a moment here to arrive on our mats and to arrive at the beginning of this 7-day challenge. Just giving yourself all the self-love that you can give. Taking deep breaths in through your nose. Feeling your lungs, expanding your belly, and then letting that air flow back out through your nose or mouth. Deep breaths in. Long, slow breaths out. Just take a few more in your own time. As we start off this week, start off this challenge, just set yourself the intention or the goal to complete this challenge to the best of your ability and not allowing yourself to get mad if you need to stop in the middle or you can't complete everything the way that you want it to. Just be gentle with yourself. Listen to your body. And be kind to yourself. It's already a great thing that you're sitting here starting off this challenge today. Let's take one more breath here. And then let's slowly open up the eyes. Let's take our hands behind our back, interlace the fingers, and then pull the hands down towards the mat. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest and take your gaze towards the sky. Breathe in. And then breathing out, keeping your hands pulled down. Let's bring the chin to the chest. And then start rolling your head from side to side, just stretching out the top of the neck and the top of the shoulders. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. And keep pressing the hands and the shoulders down. One more breath here. And then coming back to the center, release the hands. Take a breath and reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands come down to your heart center and we'll stretch the legs out in front. And just take a gentle fold forward. The legs can just be nice and soft and just reaching to wherever you reach and letting your head fold down towards your knees. Take a few breaths here. Think about releasing any tension in your lower spine and the back of your legs with every out breath. One more breath. And on the next breath in, let's walk ourselves back up and make our way to all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips, taking a few rounds of cat and cow. Breathing in, let's open up through the chest, look forward, reach your tailbone high. And then breathing out, rounding through the spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, reach your shoulder blades up to the sky. Breathing in to come forward again, opening up through the chest, lift your tailbone high. And breathing out, rounding through the spine. Continue in your own time for another couple of breaths as we slowly open up through the spine and the body. One last time. And on the next breath, let's come to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes and then shift the hips back, keeping the spine nice and long. And then press your hands and feet into the mat and lift your tailbone up, coming into our downward facing dog. Take a few moments here. Do whatever you need for your body. Maybe it's pedaling out the feet or dropping the hips from side to side. Just know that there's no right or wrong movement here. Just do whatever feels good for your body in this very moment. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And on the next breath, let's bend through the knees and walk your hands up towards your feet, keeping the feet hip-width distance apart. We'll hang here for a ragdoll, holding on to opposite elbows, allowing the backs of the legs to stretch out, releasing any tension there and also in the lower spine. Allow your head, arms, and shoulders to become loose and heavy. Maybe you want to take a slight sway from side to side. And then let's release the arms and slowly roll up through the spine until we're standing, letting the head, arms, and shoulders hang until the very last moment. And then we'll come into our first full body activation. So I'm going to call these yoga burpees. So we're going to bring our big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Take a breath and reach the arms up to the sky. We're going to lift up through the heels, so we're coming onto tippy toes. So stretch up all the way through the toes and the fingertips. And then breathing out, bring the heels back down, fold forward. And then slide yourself forward into a high plank. Engage through your core. And then bend the knees, walk the hands back. And then coming back up again, breathing in, reach the arms up high, lift up through the heels, up onto tippy toes, and then breathing out, folding forward, and then coming forward, high plank, and then walking the hands back. And then continue in your own time, maybe moving a little bit faster as we start to warm up and engage through our entire body. And try to keep flowing with your breath here. Breathing in as we come forward into our high plank. And then breathing out as we walk our hands back. Breathing in as we lift up through the arms and the heels of the feet. Let's do 5 more wherever you are. That was 5. This is number 4. Try to stay with it. Keep breathing. 3. We're almost there. You can do this. 2. Last one. Breathing in, reach up and coming forward. And then making our way back. And breathing in, reach up last time. Just staying on your feet. And breathing out. Let's fold forward again. Heel toe the feet to hip width distance apart. Take a moment here. Knees can be nice and soft. Let everything hang down. Catch your breath. Recenter, reground. Maybe you want to sway from side to side, or maybe you just want to stay in stillness. Whatever works for you in this moment is totally fine. Take 1 more breath here. And then let's all slowly roll up through the spine again until we're up, standing. And then we're going to step forward into a lunge with the left leg. Breathing in, reach the arms up to the sky. Slight tuck of the pelvis to lengthen through the back of the spine, engage the core. Make sure both hip bones are pointing to the top of the mat. And then breathing out, we're coming 45-degree angle forward with the body. Engage the core. Fingers are spread wide, energy in the fingertips. And then stepping up to our front leg, breathing out, bringing hands to heart center, knee comes into the chest. And then hands come back into your lunge. Breathing in, reach up. And then we're doing that again, breathing out, coming forward. Breathing in, knee to chest.
Breathing out, step it back, energy through the fingertips. Breathing in, reach up. That's our flow. Let's continue a little bit faster now. Keep nice and strong in that left leg. And keep breathing. Make sure that your left knees are in line with your hips and your toes. And bring energy through your fingertips and all the way through your arms. Maybe you're starting to feel that left glute and thigh burning a little bit. That's great. You're working really hard. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4. Keep breathing. 3. We're almost there. Don't give up now. 2. And last one. You can do this. Nice one. Breathing in, reach up through the arms, and let's come to turn side of the mat. Maybe heel to the feet inner slightly. Toes are pointing to the outside edge of the mat. Spread the arms wide, and we're coming into Skandasana and reaching across with one arm. So coming down to our toes. If that's not working for you today, you can come up just to touch your knees, and then straighten back up, bend, reach across to the other side, and then moving a little bit faster now. Keep breathing, taking nice long breaths all the way into your belly, engaging through the core, pressing your feet into the mat. Let's do 5 more on each side. 5, 4, 3, keep breathing. 2, last one. You've got this. Nice job. Let's come up and we're going to face the back of our mat, coming back into our high lunge. So just make sure, again, tucking the pelvis slightly, engaging through the core, lengthening down through the lower back, making sure the hips are pointing to the top of the mat. Right knee is in line with the hips and the toes. Breathing in, reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, coming forward, 45-degree angle with the body, engaged through the core. Spread the fingers wide. Breathing in, knee comes into chest, hands come into a press position in front of the heart. And breathing out, stepping it back, 45-degree angle. Let's continue this flow a little bit faster now. And keep breathing. Long, slow, deep breaths all the way into the belly. Getting that oxygen through the body is really going to help you become less tired as we go through these sets. Keep pressing your feet into the mat, engaging through the core. Right knee in line with the hips and the toes. 5 more. Breathing in as we come up. 5, 4, 3. Almost there. Don't give up now. 2. I know it's burning. Last one. You've got this. Nice job. Breathing in, reaching the arms up. Let's turn sideways again. This time let's turn the toes to point the same way as we're facing. Outside edges of the feet pressing into the mat. Pull up through the kneecaps. Breathe in, reach the arms up high. And breathe out, fold forward. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. Take a moment here. Press to the outside edge of the feet. Pull up through the kneecaps. Try to keep your spine nice and long. And then let's walk our hands over towards the right foot and take the left hand over towards the right foot or ankle. Reach the right arm up high. Keep the knees nice and active, and then we're swapping sides. This time we're keeping the legs straight. So let's come a little bit faster. If you can't reach your toes, just come to your knees. Keep breathing. Keep pulling up through your knees, keeping those legs nice and strong. Don't forget your breath. 5 more on each side. 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Nice job. Let's breathe in. Reach the arms up high. Let's face the top of the mat again. Step to the top. Just take a moment here. Shake everything out. Let it become nice and loose. Come into our last standing set. Let's bring big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Breathing in, coming down into our chair pose. Hands come to heart center in front of the heart. Really imagine you're sitting down in an invisible chair. Breathing in, let's take the right leg back. Arms sweep up to the sky into our high lunge again. This time pressing the hands together at the top. And then breathing out, we're twisting towards the left knee. Hands stay together. And then the right elbow hooks onto the left knee. And we turn to face the left side. Breathing in, reaching out back to the center. Breathing out, step back into your chair pose. Bend down, hands come to your heart center. Breathing in, step the left foot back this time, reach the arms up high. Breathing out, twisting towards that front knee, the right knee. Hook the left elbow on top of the right knee, press the palms together, take your gaze towards your right side. Breathing in, reaching up with the arms again, coming back to center, and breathing out back into our chair pose. And let's continue a little bit faster now in these sets. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, twisting, coming down. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, chair pose. And then the other side. Keep flowing with your breath. Keep those legs nice and strong and active, making sure that your knees are in line with your hips and your toes. Let's take 5 more on each side. This is number 5 on the first side. Don't forget your breath. 4. 3. We're almost there. Try to stay with it. I know you've got this. I know you can do it. Last 2. Keep breathing. Last 1. We're almost there. You've got this. Nice job. Let's come back to our chair pose. Breathe in. Reach the arms up high. And breathe out. Let's fold it forward. Take a moment here. Maybe straightening one leg, bending down the other. Doing whatever you need to. And then let's come to sit all the way down. And then lie back onto our backs, hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, sway from side to side. And then let's reach the legs up to the sky. Bring the hands underneath your head, interlace the fingers, coming into our flutters. So let's bring the head up, engage the core, keep the elbows nice and wide. Don't let them come up and pull your head up. You want to engage the core. And then dropping one leg down and then the other. And you can keep the top leg bent, or you can straighten it for more of a ab workout. So let's go a little bit faster now. Keep those energy through the legs. So we're still engaging through the legs, pulling up to the kneecaps, energy out through the toes. Keep pressing your core into the mat. And don't forget your breath. That's so important. Let's do 10 more seconds. You can do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5 seconds. We're almost there. Don't give up now. 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Oh, great job. Maybe hug your knees into your chest or just lie with your legs out straight. Whatever feels right for you in this moment. Catch your breath. And then let's bring the soles of the feet down onto the mat, coming into some bridges. See if you can touch your fingertips to the heels of your feet. And we're going to take the right foot and cross the ankle over the left thigh. Keep that right foot flexed and see if you can push down the right knee towards the mat. And then we're lifting up into our bridge. So as we breathe out, we're tucking the pelvis, reach the hips up to the sky. Try to keep them nice and level. Don't drop them to either side. And lower back down. Breathing out, lift up. And let's come a little bit faster now. Engaging through your glutes, engaging through your core. Try to keep your left knee in line with your hips and your toes. And try to keep pressing that right knee down while keeping your hips nice and square. I know it's a lot of things to think about. If you can only do one thing, that's fine. Slowly build up until you can connect all these elements. And then keep breathing. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, and release back down. Release the legs. Maybe hug them into your chest just for 1 breath. And then we're coming straight to the other side. So fingertips touching the heels of the feet. Left foot flexes. Place the ankle on top of the right thigh. And then let's come up into that bridge pose. Press down through the left knee. Keep the hips nice and square and level. And keep the right knee in line with the hips and the toes. Take your breath deep into your belly. Keep engaging through your core and your glutes. Let's do 5 more. You can do this. We're almost there. And 3. And 2. And last one. Nice work. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Take a couple of breaths here. We're almost done. You're doing such a good job. Okay, let's roll over all the way onto our bellies. Coming into our plank pose. Into a high plank, hands underneath the shoulders, engage through your core, keep your neck nice and long. So we're taking our gaze towards the top of the mat and not breaking this line by looking down or looking up. Engaging through the core. Option 2, just stay and hold here in your high plank or your low plank. Otherwise, we're coming up into a high plank and then dropping down into a forearm plank. So whichever option you choose, come flow with me. Keep breathing. Keep engaging through your core. Try to keep your bum in line with your body so it's not sticking up or dropping down. And then let's swap arms. So if you were coming down with one side, let's come down with the other arm first. Keep breathing. Almost there. 5 more. 5, 4. Engage through the core. 3. You can do this. 2. Keep breathing. Last one. Nice job. Let's all come into our high plank. And then let's lower everything down to the mat in one plank pose. Keep the elbows close to the body. Nice job. And then let's bring the hands to either side, palms facing down, coming into our locust pose. So let's shoot the energy out through the crown of the head and through the fingertips and the toes. Engage through the core, active through the legs and the arms. Breathe in. Reach your shoulders, head, and legs off the mat. See how high you can reach your legs and your back. And then lower it back down. Take a breath. Next breath in, let's come back up again. Reach out through the fingertips, the crown of the head, and the toes. And then lower back down. One last time. Breathing in, reach up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach up a little bit higher now if you can. And then releasing back down, let's make a pillow with the hands. Drop the head onto the back of the palms. Take a moment here. Find your breath again. Maybe rock the hips from side to side if that feels nice. And on the next breath in, let's push back into a child's pose. Let's bring the knees together, coming to a closed-legged child's pose, bringing the forehead and the chest down, arms to either side, palms facing up. Allow your shoulders to drop down towards the mat. And take a few deep breaths here. Renewing the oxygen in your body. Renewing the prana, or the life force. And one last breath. Let's come up. And just staying lengthwise on the mat, we're going to bring our legs into two L shapes. So right leg out in front, left leg out to the side, coming into our one-legged hero pose. So bringing the hands behind you on the mat and staying here. If this is already enough, you stay here. Otherwise, maybe you can see if you can walk down to your elbows. And if you want even more of a stretch, maybe you can find your way all the way down onto your back. And just take a moment here in whichever variation you're in. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe you want to close down your eyes. Just let everything relax down. You should be getting a nice stretch through the left quad. And if that's not happening, maybe you need to reach that foot closer towards your upper body. Let's take one more deep breath here. And on the next breath, let's lift up through that left hip, take that left leg out, and then we'll find our way back up to a seated position if you were lying all the way down. And we'll do the other side. So left leg in front, right leg out to the side in two L shapes. And just notice that this side might be different to the first. It might be tighter, it might be looser, so you can just adjust the stretch according to your body. So walking the hands back, maybe coming down onto the elbows, maybe all the way down onto the back. Again, if you want to feel more of a stretch on that right quad, just walk your foot closer towards your upper body. And just take a few deep breaths here. And one more breath. And then let's lift up through that right hip, release the legs, and we'll all make our way back up to a seated position. Just finding a comfortable seat for yourself, sitting up nice and tall through your sit bones. Take a breath and reach the arms up to the sky, lengthen through the fingertips, through the arms and through the spine. Breathing out, hands come down to your heart center. Breathing in, let's spread the arms wide, cactus arms on either side, 90-degree angle, open up through the chest, take your gaze towards the sky. And breathing out, hands come to your heart center. One more time, breathing in, cactus arms again, open up, 90-degree angles on either side. And breathing out, hands come to your heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for day one of my summer tone up series. I hope you enjoyed that. And please share your progress with me. Head over to Instagram, tag me at Jacqui Noel Yoga and hashtag summer tone up. I would love to see you practicing so I can give you more words of encouragement. And please tag your family and friends to join in also so we can all motivate each other to keep going. I would love to see how you're doing over this next 7 days. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you tomorrow back here on the mat for day 2's workout of my summer tone up series. Until then, have a lovely day. Bye.